Maize farmers in Siaya County have for a long time experienced the problem of Striga, also known as witchweed, which has caused them devastating losses that can go up to 100%. Farmers here have had to tolerate the invasive weed, which thrives in poor soils with low rainfall, farmers' systems with poor crop management practices, and in fields with poor soil fertility. PlantVillage, through its force in Kenya called the Dream Team Agro Consultancy Limited, in partnership with the Toothpick Company, as part of the current and emerging threats to Crops Innovation Lab integrated pest management strategies, rolled out a test on control of Striga using a technology called Kichawi kill, which works by suppressing the growth of the invasive weed. Through Dream Team officers, PlantVillage trained farmers gave them beans and maize seeds for intercropping, planting fertilizer and biochar for amending the soil to boost the fighting against Striga. Striga attacks a crop by attaching itself to the roots of the host plant, sapping nutrients from the plant and leading to stunting. Some farmers attempt uprooting it once they notice it, but this is often too late because damage is done as soon as the parasite attaches itself to the maize roots. When mature, the weed deposits tens of thousands of tiny seeds into the soil, making it very difficult for farmers to get rid of it. My name is Flora Omino, Dream Team member in Siaya County. I'm going to show you the changing faces of farmers in Siaya County who used Kichawi kill, and they saw the benefit of using Kichawi kill on their farm to control Striga that has been a challenge to their crops for a long time. And Josephine Adagi is one of the farmers, and she's going to tell you more about the problem.
Hela, move. Miriam, we have visitors. Anajua ni shindano imeletwa
4 a.m.
Yeah. 4 nimeamka
4 a.m.
11 and then 5 p.m. Ile kali ambapo nilijua itaangusha ndizi zangu zingine hapa ndani. My name is Josephine Adhiambo Oseyo. I come from PlantVillage, Bondo Sub-County, Siaya County. I'm a maize farmer. We've been stressed with a lot of Striga, and it has taken me a lot of time to control it. Because for the last 5 years now, 4, it has been a challenge to me because the upper part, it has taken me a lot of time and a lot of work to work on it, because carrying the mbolea and bringing to the shamba has been taking me a lot of work with some other jobs. The lower part also, especially here, it had a lot of Striga, but now having moods and the interest, it took me time. In fact, we sat down with my husband and said, no, we have to work on our shambas. So we came and we sprayed the mbolea, that for the cow. So after that, after plowing, the second year we got like 14 bags and a half, I think. The third year we got like 12 bags. It reduced. One day I saw 2 girls coming from my gate. I welcomed them. They told me that they are from PlantVillage. One was called Flo. The other one, I forgot her name. So we sat down, we talked. They told us that they are from PlantVillage and they want to bring us some seeds and the fertilizer. This fertilizer, I can't remember the name, but I know it's fertilizer. Blackish in color. It looks like charcoal, but it's not charcoal. So after like 2 months, they called us back. We went for the seeds and the fertilizers in Bondo. So we were just waiting for the rain so that we can plant. After the rain had fallen, then we started. The season was on, we started planting. But it was not well because the rain was raining, stopping 1 week, raining 1 day, stopping 2 weeks. So it took us time and we had a lot of stress about planting this season. So we planted and the maize grew and we started plowing. After plowing, they called us again for the top dressing, the topper, the so-called topper. But the major thing was to deal with the Striga. So before we planted, we were taught about planting, of which there was something called Kichawi kill. It is like rice. It is cooked. I think we can call it medicine for that Striga. So we planted with the bolea, that fertilizer, and then we put the Kichawi kill, then the seed, and then we were done with that job. Okay, after planting the maize, there was no rain. In fact, we plant when the rain had rained, like 2 days back, and then after planting, the rain stopped. Kabisa for 1 month, and the maize was just inside the holes there. So we were just hoping they'll grow. Finally, after 1 month, the rain came back. We were happy to see our crops out. This Kichawi kill, we saw the difference after plowing. Yeah, because the shamba was dark, the maize was dark. In fact, it was green and nice. So people were talking, hey, how did you plant? What did you use? Do you have these things from Tanzania? I said, no, it's just Kichawi kill. But you know, before you plant, before you plow, you have to put the topper, is when you plow. So I think after that topper, the whole shamba became green and dark, and it was nice to see. I can see some still, but when the maize are starting removing but now they are not much. Inside, yesterday I walked inside, but the maize are good.
A comparison of these 3 farmers' fields called IPM treatment plots with others that were not treated with Kichawi kill called control plots shows that indeed the technology is a remedy towards the fight against Striga. The farmers are looking forward to a good harvest, different from the other seasons as their stories changes drastically.
Is it too much to